Now, there we
Hi.
go.
Oh.
Takes a little bit. So this is Johanna. Obviously, we're
Hi. From Lavender Town.
Gonna be do live from Lavender Town. I'm filling in for Matthew today. He had to go run out and do some errands. But Johanna is going to be opening up some of her packs that she's been hanging on to. So, did you want to say anything, Johanna, before you start opening?
Let's get to it.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it. So. We discussed earlier that we're gonna open up the Steam Siege first, just to get it out of the way. It's Steam Siege, you know how it is. They always just continue to throw them in there. And we got a regular Avalog. Which ones did you want to go for next, Johanna?
Let's try Cosmic Eclipse.
Okay. Are these going to be your first Cosmic Eclipse?
I think so.
Yeah? It's all going to be new. It's going to be like, new, flip. Alright. Ooh, Piplup. We got a little Duskull, little spooky boy there.
Ooh.
And Lana's fishing rod, yep.
Roller skates.
Yep, roller skater. And... Okay, Rosa. I actually don't know this trainer. I haven't opened up many Sun and Moon, or excuse me, Cosmic Eclipse. So Rosa, you can play this card only if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your or the opponent's last turn. Search your deck for a Pokemon, a trainer card, and a basic energy card. Reveal them and put them in your hand. So that's a pretty good way to bounce back. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of cool. I like the wispiness in the background.
Yeah, the hollow.
Mm-hmm. New. Refresher Oak setup is staring us in the face. Nice little Malo and Lana there. Come on, Johanna.
What? Oh.
Just a regular Golurk. That Solgaleo and Lunala on the front of the pack is so cool.
Ooh, Jolteon.
Yeah. Ooh, nice reverse Jolteon. Speed cheer. The attacks of your Pokemon GX in play that evolve from EV cost one less. You can't apply more than one speed cheer ability at a time. And Chaotic Swell, whenever either player plays a stadium card from their hand, discard that stadium card after discarding this one. So
that one gets brought in, and then it gets tossed out?
I think, yeah, so if this one is out in play and someone else wants to put one out, that one's just instantly discarded along with this one, yeah. So this one would have to be out first. Oops.
Okay.
Yeah. And we got a Bravery. Only 2 left. Aw. Thirsty. Sorry. Ooh.
Coffee, Nose Pass, Snorunt, Rockruff, Deerling, Herdier, Tangrowth.
Yep, Tangrowth.
Prinplup.
Yeah, little Prinplup. Little cute Trapinch. She's a little deserty boy. He's a dry boy. But look at the cute Rockruff.
Oh my goodness.
He's like in a little bassinet.
Yeah, the little.
Do you see the little Mimikyu like mobile? Those are those calls. He's cute.
Aww. And Ember.
Yep. Regular rare. Come on, Johanna. We gotta get one hit here.
Yeah.
A one good hit. You got your Cosmog there.
Oh yeah, Nebby.
Yeah, your Nubby.
I'll have to show you those episodes.
Okay.
They're really cute.
Okay. Tag call. This is good. Search your deck for 2 tag team cards and reveal them and put them in your hand. So, gotta get your tag teams out there. That's great for decks. Johanna. he's got a regular. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Moving on.
Which one do you think?
It's
Into
up to you.
opinion.
It's up to you. Let's just go for Unbroken Bonds then.
Okay.
Let's see what we get here. Now, how many of these have you opened?
Not too many.
Not
I
too
don't
many?
think.
Okay. So we can get some new hits today. We got a Chiron. Regular Wheezing. There's still a lot of good cards in this series that still get played. Ooh, Johanna, you got a Welder! Those are so good. So good. Just tech those right on into your fire decks and other decks that just need extra white energy. You just accelerate those in and you're good. Greninja. This Greninja is awesome. I love this move, Bring Down. It's the Pokemon that has the least HP remaining, except for this Pokemon, is knocked out. So, like, if there's only you and one other person, like, they don't have any bench, and you get a double colorless out there, bam, instantly dead. I think that's just amazing. And?
Likeable.
Yep. Likeable. Wartortle. Regular Sandslash. Man, with no hits yet. Physical packs are better than this at this point.
Mm-hmm. Time to run back to the store.
Yeah, time to run back to the store is right. Yeah, we got Janine, Pokegear, which is good. Chatot. Come on. Ooh, yeah!
Mullane.
Full art.
I think Matt has that one.
That's a cool one. You can play this card only if you discard 2 Steel-type energy from your hand. You shuffle a trainer card from your discard pile into your deck. So, if you're hurting and you have a ton of energy, sure, why not? I like the little prism blue in the background. Very cool. He's like, I'm not doing anything wrong here.
Yeah, he kind of has that character in the series.
Okay. Haven't gotten that far in the Pokemon anime. Ooh, Johanna, and we got the fire crystals too. You put 3 fire energy from your discard pile back into your hand. So like this works really good with that continuous ball from the Charizard, where you attach 2 energy with the ability. You can use a fire crystal to bring in 2 more energy. Then you waste all that energy and you use a fire crystal the next turn to take those 3 energy back. It's teched in so good. Reverse Slowbro. And just a regular Hypno.
Oh, the little, the fairy too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like...
Litten. Tentacool. And regular Tangrowth. Ooh. Cool Tyrogue. Tyrogue's just a cool Pokemon. Look at this Sleepy Togetic.
Cute.
Very cute. Ooh, that's also like a cute little like Japanese art style.
And a little torch on top.
Yeah, he's nuzzling into Snorlax's big, soft head.
Mm-hmm.
Between Tyrion Shield 10 damage from this Pokemon. Big counter, 60 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a tag team, it's attacked as 120 or more. So, yeah, this is a good counter to having fight a lot of tag teams. Granted, Snorlax here doesn't have a whole lot of HP and can get taken out pretty quickly, but it's an easy way to deal out damage if you don't have great tag teams yourself. Another welder for you.
Mm-hmm.
Haunter. I love Haunter Boy. Ooh. Reverse Melmetal. We got Metal Eater. Once during your turn, before your attack, you may discard a metal Pokemon from your hand. If you do, heal 100 damage from this Pokemon.
Wow.
Again, the only real disappointing downside is not so much the energy cost, because there's great ways to get energy out there, energy acceleration, but it's the fact that it only has 150 HP. You know, that's what really separates apart the GXs and the tag teams, is that they have that extra HP in there. But still a cool card. Ooh, Johanna! Yeah, we got Marshadow and Machamp GX. Why don't you read this one off, Johanna?
Revenge does 30 plus. If any of your opponent were knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack during their last turn, this attack does 90 more damage. And then for 160, 100 blows impact. For 2 fighting and colorless. And for the same plus, Acme of Heroism GX 200. If this Pokemon has at least 1 extra energy attached to it, in addition to the attack cost, and if it would be knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack during the next turn, is not knocked out and its remaining HP becomes 10.
Yeah, so it's like kind of a last chance thing. Like if you're going to get knocked out, then you don't actually get knocked out. You still have 10 HP left, so it's pretty cool. Such a cool card. All those fists.
Yeah.
Especially Marshadow. He's got like all those black little fists. He's trying to keep up with Machamp's big fists. That's a good pull. That's a good pull.
Metal Core Barrier.
Glamio. And another regular Weezing. Ooh. Oops. Right on. Ekans. Reverse. Ooh, and a Persian. Gathering of Cats. So this is actually a really fun, like, niche ability. Ignore all energy in the attacks cost of each of your Pokemon to play that has Cat Day. So like you can literally make a cat deck with not Perugly.
Esper?
Yeah, Esper and Meowth and a couple other of them have the Cat Day attack, but it's pretty cool. Like you can run a energyless cost for that deck. Pretty cool. I like those little like non-meta type attacks and decks like that. Yep. We got a reverse Gathering of Cats and ooh, yeah, the big eyes.
Venomoth.
Yeah.
Shinobi Master 110 plus. If you play Koga's Trap from your hand during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. If you played Janine from your hand during this turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basics during your next opponent's turn.
Yeah, so you can use Janine obviously in this deck, and then if you're running against a lot of tag teams, they are still basic types, and it won't take any damage. Very situational, but still pretty cool. Koga's Trap, you can obviously poison them and confuse them, so they're going to take at least 10 damage after your turn, but you can spec in that it's going to do another 90 damage, so it can do 200, and then once it gets poisoned, 210, so you can knock out a lot of things, including Venomoth himself, provided that they don't have any like hard charms or anything like that reduces damage. 10 card return GX for 60, then you shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 10 cards. A great way for draw energy as well. Nice, another triple accelerations. And now you got 2 of them. And ooh, the Blacephalon. This Blacephalon's pretty good, actually. I was just getting the request in the trading market for these. Blazer, it does 10, but you have to turn one of your face cards up, and if it's a fire energy, it does 50 more damage. So you can kind of take a little bit of damage in there, but then that prize card remains face up for the rest of the game. And I think if you use Blazer on your next turn, you can't choose that same card, but it's a way to look at your cards while also trying to deal out more damage. But Fireball Circus is also good too. Discard any number of fire cards from your hand, and then this card does 50 more damage. So you can use that in conjunction with the welders and the fire crystals too. So you can like throw those away and then get them back with the fire crystals.
What was very similar, the Vaporeon EX, or not Vaporeon, but Flareon EX.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yep. Samson Oak. Draw 2 cards. If both active Pokemon are the same type, draw 2 more cards. And we got a normal Rhyperior. Still pretty cool. Rhyperior is awesome. Another Koga's Trap. Power plants are great. Great to run if you're running a deck that doesn't have any EXs or GXs. You can pretty much screw over the other person. So they can't do anything with their abilities. And regular Venomoth. I'm going to pick up the pace here a little bit.
Okay.
Another triple and regular Poliwrath. Is there anything in this set that you really want? Do you have a Gardevoir Sylveon tag team yet?
I can't remember if I do or not. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been, hasn't it? Well, maybe we might be able to pull one out here. That Incineroar has Strong Cheer, which does 30 more damage for your Pokemon's attacks, which is basically like a free choice band. So, that's pretty cool. And regular Dugtrio. See, there's the Catterday, Johanna. Little sleepy Catterday meow. You got a reverse Chip Ice Axe. And Darmanitan. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm always bad at pronouncing some of them that I don't really know. Especially that one. Little Hunter. And Crabominable. Like Abominable, but a crab. So prize boxes are great for the Gengar Mimikyu deck build. So you can just load up them with cards in their hand, and whenever you do damage with a trainer, or you look at their card and however many trainers there are that they have in their hand, that's how much damage you do. Ooh, and another Blacephalon. They're not first tier cards, they're like second tier. They're still useful. Yeah. Another Catterday, the Esper. Another Blacephalon, but reverse. Ooh! Oh, dude! Yes! Dedenne?
I think I needed one.
Dedenne is the card you want. It is still the most valuable card in this set. People are still giving like 30 packs for this thing. I personally wouldn't take it because you can go online and buy packs, but like if you had an abundance of these, you could fork them out for cards. But this is the card in standard play. when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench. Yes. During your turn, you may discard your hand and draw 6 cards. You can't use more than one Dedenne ability each turn. But you discard your hand, you get cards back. You want that draw power. This is a great pull, Johanna. I'm really happy for you. Yes. And Dedenne's just cute.
Yeah.
Lucky. More fire crystals. And a Gengar. Shadow Pain. When you evolve this, you can put 6 damage counters on a GX or EX. Always fun to put those damage counters on in between turns. Get another Dedenne. Nope, there's a regular Aggron. Yeah. I'm so thirsty, and it's because I'm doing a lot more talking than I normally do. I don't talk this much. I'm actually not a very talkative person, but we made some.
Spinner.
What's that?
Energy spinner.
Yeah, the energy spinner. But we made some other videos today, which we'll upload eventually here, and you'll eventually see. But my mouth is just so dry from talking a lot today. And we got that Hollow Greninja with the bring down, like we talked about earlier. Very, very cool card. It's Greninja. And regular Venomoth. You still had pretty darn good pulls so far, especially that Dedenne just like kind of put you over the top and the pull rate, so to speak.
What's a Darkstone?
Darkstone.
Duskstone.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Search your deck for a Miss Magius, Honchkrow, Chandelure, or an Aegislash, including Pokemon GX, that evolves from one of your Pokemon in play, and put that Pokemon to evolve it. So it's kind of like a free evolve, and then you shuffle your deck, and you can't use this card on your first turn or on a Pokemon that was put in play on this turn. So you still have to wait a turn to use it if you put out a basic type out there. But it's still cool because it's not like you're using a rare candy or like a supporter that would help you evolve. It's a nice item card, so it's pretty cool. And the Mewtwo. Yeah. Flip. Another nice welder for you.
That's number 3, I think.
It is number 3. Look at the sleepy boys and the Chungus. The thick boy Chungus. That is wiggly tough. Nice triple, yep. Oh, Johanna! La Beastry! Yeah, Beastbringer.
Oh, not just any Beastbringer, but a gold one.
Gold
and I was just thinking about, what if I got a gold?
Yeah.
That
is great. Go ahead and read it off, Johanna.
So, if you have exactly 6 prize cards remaining, and if your opponent's active Pokemon GX or EX is knocked out by damage from it, an attack of an Ultra Beast, this card is attached to... take 1 more prize card.
Yeah, so I don't know. There's Ultra Beast EX and GXs, but I don't think there's Ultra Beast tag teams. But so essentially you could oh no, I'm sorry, it's saying your Ultra Beast that this is actually. So essentially if you had an Ultra Beast out there and you took out a tag team, you could technically take 4 prize cards with that. I actually think, Johanna, I actually have this one too. It's a great card. It's beautiful. Beautiful and golden.
Yay!
Too bad Matthew is not here to witness such a thing. Alright. So we got another triple, a dusk stone. Yes! Let's go, Johanna! These back-to-back pulls! Some of the best pulls. Oh my gosh. What kind of rate is this today?
Yeah, how much is that worth now?
Reshiram and Charizard?
Yeah.
It has gone down in price, but it's still like 1 and 2. Like, I don't know if it's slipped down because I actually haven't played a little bit, but like it's still like the best fire deck you can make for the current meta, I believe. I don't know if it slipped down a little bit. If it's not number 1, it's number 2. But this was / is still the best because again, Joanna, you cycle in those you use those welders, you use 2 fire energy, you instantly stick on them. But then when you do that, Joanna, you also grab 3 cards at the same time from your deck. And then you could also, like, let's say you already had fire energy discarded, you could use the fire crystals, get back, and you would at least accelerate 3 energy on there. It's such a good way to just get out fire energy so quickly and do and deal damage. And go ahead and let's read this one off here.
Okay, Outrage 30 plus. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Flare Strike, 230.
230.
Yikes. This Pokemon cannot use Flare Strike during the next turn. 3 Fire Energy plus Double Blaze GX, 200 plus. If this Pokemon has at least 3 extra fire energy attached to it in addition to the attack cost, this does 100 more damage, and this attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. So what's crazy is that if you get Flare Strike out and you have a Choice Band, that's an extra 30, and then if you had like something else on your bench that did even like 10 more damage, that's 270. So you could knock out an opponent's Reshiram and Charizard in one move. That's just so much damage, and it's one of the most beautiful cards. Mm-hmm. I love it, Joanna. I'm really happy for you.
Yay! Thank you.
I don't know how you can top this out of only 36 packs. Like,
another gold.
Insane pulls.
Let's go for the gold.
And Joanna had insane pulls in our physical cards yesterday, which you'll see. Oh my gosh. Yep, it's always the reverse. Togekiss, Fairy Feast. You may heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. That's kind of big in between turns, especially for Fairy. Mm-hmm. Oh my god! Oh my god! The 3 in a row. Oh my god. Oh, it's nuts.
And of course Matt's missing this.
He is. He just needs to leave so we can have all the luck. Yes.
Gardevoir and Sylveon GX. Fairy Song. Search your deck for up to 2 Fairy Energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. Mm-hmm. Kaleidostorm. 150. Move any number of energies from your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like.
It's so good.
And 3 Fairy plus Magical Miracle GX, 200. If this Pokemon has at least 3 extra Fairy energy attached to it in addition to the attack cost, your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck.
Yeah, you just eliminate what they have in their hand. This is so good if you have multiples of these, because you can use Fairy Song, just get it out there. Excuse me. Load up your bench with Fairy energies so that you're ready to attack after this one, and then you can also just stick one in between your turns onto this one so that you can use Kaleidostorm, and then if something kind of went wrong in between turns and stuff like that, like this one was taking damage, you can take energy off this one, move your energy around any way you want after using that turn. So it's it's really good. And I actually have quite a few of these. I have a specific deck. I have 4 of these, so it wins a lot of hands. You can get in a nice win streak. And I forgot. I don't know if because we had the gold card, we had the Dedenne, and we had the
Reshiram.
Did we have the Dedenne right before the gold card? Did you get 4 in a row?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is it gonna be 5 in a row? Oh, okay. I was just holding my breath there.
Quadruple happened.
Yeah, a quadruple happened. A quadruple cheeseburger, just so much beef. Oh, regular seeking. Oops, I didn't mean to click it, but that's okay. I didn't get a chance to tear it. This is going to be a reverse. It always is. Yep, and... Another one! Like, God almighty! This is like the best 36 packs you could ever open in a row. I think it's like... It's like Hidden Fates pulls, Johanna.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm really happy for you. You're getting like one of the best values ever out of these pulls. Oh my gosh. Hello, Diglett.
His little sprouts.
I know. Okay. I was gonna say, if you get more, I'm just gonna turn it off and say goodbye. He's gonna walk out.
Energy spinner. Reverse.
And a regular Poliwrath. It's about time you start getting the regular rare, Johanna. Gonna be a reverse because they don't have prisms in this, so it's just like it's the reverse. And there you go, another GX. This is the full art one, I believe.
Yes.
Celesteela GX for 200 HP, and it's an Ultra Beast, so you could use the Beast Ring with this. Yeah, or not the Beast Ring, the Beast.
The gold card one.
The gold card, which we just opened, yes.
Yeah. Beast Springer? No. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's like a thing. Yeah, Beast Springer. We'll call it that.
Yeah.
It's got Beast in the name, so go ahead.
So, Force Canceller. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, prevent all effects to your opponent's GX attacks, including damage done to your Pokemon. Power Cyclone, 110. Move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. And Discovery GX. Count your prize cards and put them into your hand. Then take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down as your prize cards. If you do not have that many cards in your deck, this attack does nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nada. Oh my gosh. And Matt's coming home.
So Matt's
right now.
coming home. And
oh my god.
The Unreal Luck. We still have...
I got him a quadruple.
Yeah. And we got 12 Hidden Fates packs left. We just got through Unbroken Bonds, which is one of the best pull rates I've ever seen in my entire life. So we're gonna go for Hidden Fates here, and then we got the one bonus Sword and Shield. So let's go for the Hidden Fates. Let's see if we can pull the things.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of Beast, Mr. Beast, subscriber, he will delete your Fortnite account. Jesse and James, hello. Let's scoot over here, guys. There. And
Dartrix.
Shiny Dartrix.
Want to read this one, Matt?
Sure. Sharp Blade Quill. It does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. And Leaf Blade, you flip a coin and if heads, it does 20 more on top of the 50. This was, I think it's the same moves as, it's the Burning Shadows Dartrix. Yeah. It was the one that people were using with the Decidueye GX. If they weren't just rare candying up. Yeah. And for a little bit, Forest the Giant Plants. Those were good times. I'm excited. I'm sorry I had to miss out on some of them,
Yeah,
but
you
had to run some errands.
missed out.
Yeah.
I
we'll
can't.
do a playback for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
please and thank you. What do we got here? Still a lot of new, everything new on that screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, because it's hidden face.
How many hidden fates have you opened?
None. This is it.
These are
They're
also
all
I
new.
sat in on the first one.
Yep.
Oh, awesome! That was a perfect timing.
It's gonna be reversed. No.
No.
Maybe not.
Oh,
No,
so
come
then
on.
this is gonna be something.
Yeah, it's gonna be something good.
Oh,
Let's go.
Oh my god! Oh, whoa, golly! Shiny Greninja GX. Whew. Okay, so this card is phenomenal. It's got 230 HP. It's got Shuriken Flurry as an ability. When you play it on from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Then it's got Haze Slash, which this is really cool. So it does 110 damage for a water double colorless. Then you shuffle that Pokemon and all cards attached to it back into your deck. So you get it out there. You can use Haze Slash and opt out and keep it in play. Then you take a hit next turn from something. And then let's say you're down to a pretty low HP and you're going to get knocked out next turn. Well, that's okay because then you're going to use Haze Slash again to get another 110 damage out, which isn't a huge amount, but then you get to shuffle it back in so you don't give up 2 prizes with it.
Yeah.
And then, just for kicks, Shadowy Hunter GX will water double colorless again. It does 130 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So let's say they try to retreat something to prevent you from exploiting it. Well, that's okay because you can hit to their bench too if you need to.
Yeah.
Pretty dang handy.
Yeah.
Pretty great card.
I love it. I wish I had it.
I'm
jealous.
so jealous. So happy for you. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, dear.
You're welcome.
Derek's been operating the mouse.
Yeah.
Good job.
I said you just had to leave for us to get all the luck.
Yeah, it's true. But I'm not taking it away. Look at all the great things you guys have hit since I came back.
Honestly, Johanna, I was telling them that the audience here that Johanna had just had some crazy pulls in our physical packs that will
Just
be uploading.
unbelievable.
So she has the lucky touch, man.
Nice.
Regular Kanga.
But you get the reverse. The reverse energy is always awesome.
Yeah.
And you're going to be the first of us to get the new Sword and Shield energy.
Mm-hmm.
With that one Sword and Shield pack you got.
Oh my
Another
gosh.
reverse energy. I'm telling you, man. Holy cats and dogs. Wow.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
Even though Mr. Mime is male, like there is a 2% chance of finding a female version.
Wow.
Which is so unusual.
In Go?
No, just in like the Pokemon like Pokédex. Like there's some that are like 50-50, like Nidoran and Nidorina, or like, that's a bad example. Or like Weedle, whatever, 50% chance for each. But Mr. Mime, like some are strictly like one sex, and the other one is only like a 2% chance of being the other.
Yeah, you can get a female Mr. Mime.
Yep.
It's a very rare, but you can. I
Speaking
don't
of-
believe you can get a male Chansey. As
No?
far as I know. There might be an exception to that I'm not aware of.
Leave a comment in the comment section.
Yeah, let us know for sure. I know that there's some weirdness where sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. Misty's determination. Oh, man, I did suck all the luck out. I need to leave.
Yeah, why don't you just step outside for a moment?
Yeah, sorry. But I'm excited to see what this is because it's a GX. Oh, it's a full art.
There it is.
Whoa,
There it is.
Giovanni's Exile. You get to discard up to 2 of your bench Pokemon that have no damage counters and all cards attached to them. So if you used an ability like with Dedenne GX or like an expanded with Tapu Lele GX, and now they're just a liability on your bench, well, that's okay because you have Giovanni's Exile to get rid of them if you need to. Pretty sweet.
I love that one.
Pretty alright. And that is an awesome... Full arts trainers are always amazing. They just are. They're just so cool. Still sounds pretty cool. I think between the 3 of us, we're going to get that shiny Charizard.
I hope so.
Yeah, ooh, nice hollow Zapdos.
Yeah.
Allows you to flip 4 coins and for each head search for a lightning energy and attach it to one of your GX or EX and shuffle your deck. That's pretty cool. Because with 4 coins, like, the likelihood that you would get all tails, like if it's flip 1 coin or even 2 coins, it can be real.
Especially in the online, it's just like I've gone like all or nothing. Like I've gotten all tails and I've gotten all heads before. It's like it's kind of a bad algorithm.
Yeah, it is. But at least with 4, you know that you've got some decent chance.
Yeah, you
there.
can shuffle that. You can use that with your Pika ROM decks.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
You can totally accelerate energy.
All right, 4 packs, 3 hidden fates, 1 sword and shield.
Let's see what
and
it
a
is.
partridge in a pear tree.
Yes. Reverse Graveler. Johanna, what do you think it is?
I don't think it's anything.
Oh, she called it.
Called it.
She called it. But you got to get another shiny here.
Getting one more here.
We haven't even gotten a regular GX yet. But yeah, I think we are going to get another shiny. There we go. Blaine's last stand, regular rare. Oh my gosh, what is this going to be?
It's going to be a shiny. I'm going to say shiny Mewtwo.
It could be a regular shiny too, but it'd be awesome if it was shiny Mewtwo. I would lose my mind.
Johanna?
Shiny Sylveon.
Look at shiny Beldum. Oh, there you go. Shiny Malamar. That is an awesome card. That is an awesome, awesome, awesome card. Psychic recharge once during your turn. You may attach a psychic energy from your discard to one of your bench Pokemon. That's literally what it's there for.
Yep.
It's just accelerating psychic energy.
Yep.
If you're desperate, you can use Psychic Sphere, but you really shouldn't.
3 energy for 60 damage.
You really shouldn't be. Like that's something has gone terribly wrong if you have to use that. It's there for its ability, and that is a glorious card. Oh my goodness.
And the last one.
Last magazine on back.
Ooh. If in my opening I get a shiny Eevee, I will definitely be willing to trade that for that shiny Malamar.
Come on.
Oh, you're gonna do your Sword and Shield though?
Yeah, because she bought it.
Yes.
She bought it at the beginning of the vid.
Yep.
So.
We need to do it. We need to do it proper. Look at that new energy. It's so crispy. Oh my gosh. I can't even stand it.
I love it.
I can't stand it. Oh, it's so great.
It's like the energy particles like coming in.
Yeah. Look at the crisp color on it. It just looks beyond HD. It's glorious. All right, and let's see what our first sword is. We can see like the different artworks of the cards.
Come on,
really
baby.
Cool. And a little Durant. Bite together. Sometimes you just gotta bite. Sometimes you gotta do it together. Awesome.
All right.
Wow,
some really
that was
awesome
an
pulls.
awesome video.
Yeah. I can't wait to see everything that I missed. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for joining us, even though I just joined us at the end there, for another edition of
Live from Lavender Town.
Yay!
Bye.
Goodbye!